Hello everyone! My name is Dilly Dium and welcome back to, well, me. I don't know why I said welcome back really. This isn't part of like a particular series of mine or anything. This is just kind of like wait up, there it goes. There I go. There I go. This is just kind of sitting down, chatting, stream, meant to showcase a few different things that I've been up to. Hello, chat. A few things that I've been up to lately, both in like with Dilly stuff and just kind of chatting about. We're going to do some Zenless in the background. Doing some grinding, some leveling up my characters. Initially, the stream title said like leveling up Yanagi in particular because I just pulled her. But I kind of realized most of my Zenless characters, if not all of them, kind of need some leveling up. So may as well start like may as well do a bit of everyone. You know, that's the goal of Zenless after all. Anyways, I'm sure you guys are wondering, Dilly, what are you wearing? And why is your hair so short? This is my new outfit. My summer outfit that is coming at the end of summer. Here it is. Here's the full thing. Here it is with my arms. Without the lab coat, it's a bit less clippy in general. So I'm very happy with it, even in its simplicity. I will allow me to figure out how to navigate this software. There we go. So, spinning me around. I love the socks. I love the socks so much. I look sunburned in the back. I promise that's just lighting. It's very funny lighting, guys. I promise I did not get a sunburn on my back. That would be an absurd statement. But yeah, this is about how the new outfit looks. I am very fond of it. Oh, you guys saw something forbidden there. Maybe I shouldn't rotate my model like that while I am on stream. But yeah, let me zoom back in, get me positioned properly again. So when nothing bad happens whenever I switch over to my gaming scene. So this outfit, it's kind of a yes. So this is kind of the inspirations kind of came from like I wanted to give Dilly something lighter. I mean, I wanted to give myself something lighter for the summer vibes, and I saw the Hawaiian shirt as a default in VRoid Studio, and I kind of went like, oh fuck yeah, dude. Like that's a total vibe. And then I added on the shorts and the socks and the Converse. And then I was looking at it and I decided, why don't we give Dilly a bit of a haircut? See how that would go. And personally, I like it quite a bit. Hello. Um and I also have a little bracelet on my wrist, which I am also very fond of. I'm fond of everything with this outfit, honestly. I love how the blue of it matches my eyes. And yeah, it's a good outfit. And I can toggle between this outfit and my default one, which is very nice as well. I'm hoping to sometime soon get separate hair toggles as well, but this is good. I like how this works for now. So yes, the bracelet. Is it a watch? Not something I think it's a charm bracelet. It's a charm bracelet. Um, so I know, like, obviously, a lot of Dilly like a dragon jokes were being made because it's kind of reminiscent of like the Yakuza 8 outfits we get in Yakuza 8 with the Hawaiian shirts and stuff. And I really like the daddish vibe, and like, I'm like Kiryu, dude. And that's that's just very cool. That's just very cool for me, I think, to have also kind of more masculine outfit with this model. The timing of it, admittedly, because of the fact I wasn't really streaming over the summer, kind of made it a bit weird. Dilly Dium. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's good. That's good. That should be like my out tag, or like that's what like when I reveal new outfits in the future, I should post them on Twitter and say hashtag Dilly Dium. That's genius. Anyways, the timing of this I know is a bit weird. After all, it's like fall now. Well, it's still technically summer. We haven't hit the equinox yet, but like it's fall. It's not nice weather outside. I have my window open right now to get fresh air, but like I have a blanket on and a sweater, and I'm wearing like full on pajama pants. Well, no, I'm wearing this. What do you mean? But like, so it's a bit. Let's just say it's warm in the lab. Let's just say that. So even with this, I think I'll probably even stream wearing this in the winter. Call it a vacation down south. Just kind of have fun with it. I guess before I move on to doing some Zenless gaming and we move on from the topic of my outfit, I'll just do one more quick spin around of it. And that is that. So, again, thank you for coming to see me reveal this new outfit. I really like it a lot, and I hope you guys do too. I think I look really cute with short hair. Like I like how it feels like lighter. I want to experiment with more different hairstyles and outfits in the future. I'm trying to think of ideas for like a fall outfit right now, but there's just so many options, and I don't only have to do like seasonal theming because this is a VRoid model. I can kind of turn out outfits whenever I really want to. So if there's ever anything you want to see me wear, I'd like the Yukari outfit. I would love to do something like that again as well. Um, so, depending on what I stream in the future, more daily cosplays, more daily outfits in general, I really want to take advantage of the fact that though there are a lot of limitations with VRoid models, such as the fact that I'm quite like the style, and I don't get to really experiment with like different art styles, and customizability is somewhat limited to how much I can do in the program. I also want to take full advantage of how I can just take an evening and make myself some new clothes. So, that being said, let's get over to some Zenless, shall we? I think we shall. So, just let me click over. As you can see, I'll give you guys a tour of my account. First and foremost, I think, get you guys. Oh, apparently audio issues. Is it better now that I've switched scenes? Like, first of all, speaking of audio, how's the game volume compared to me? Second of all, is the audio like better now? Was that just an issue with my chatting scene? I love how obvious it is whenever I drink water. Game volume good. Okay. Well, we'll run with solid for now. If something comes up, don't be afraid to just mention it in the chat and I will try to fix it. So, allow me to pop open Zenless. We'll run with solid for now then. Solid on the audio. Okay. That should be good, I think. So, this is my Zenless account. This is...
Need something?
This is the path I follow.
God, they're loud. I don't know if I can speak over the characters in this game. I might need to turn it down a bit on my end. But we'll see how it goes for now. This is my account. I know it's nothing much. I have a grand total of 4 limited 5 stars. I know, very impressive. But I'm a play with your favorites kind of girl with this game. So you can see these are kind of my favorites. So, to get started, my Miyabi. So, you'll see that everyone kind of needs drive discs except for my electric DPS, apparently. That's because I have a personal vendetta against relics grinding in Hoyoverse games. I don't like doing it. I don't have fun doing it. It is possibly my least favorite activity to do in these games. So, I always keep those for last. And sometimes I just won't do them, and then I'll sit there and be like, why can't I do the endgame modes? Which is like self-fulfilling prophecy, but... So, this is my Miyabi. Skills are okay-ish. W engine, I just gave her this one. It is new. So I need to level that up a bit more on her, but I think that's a good one for her for now. Masa skills, and he at least has a level 50 W engine, which I think works well for him. Lighter, currently using this one. Skills in a weird spot. Skills in a good spot. I also don't really know how building works too much in these games, so that's fine. Rina's doing good, I think. I use her as one of my main supports, mostly because I like her. I like her a lot. I don't see a lot of people using her when like they build meta teams and stuff. I guess that's the curse of being the free 5-star support, but even then, like, well, not free 5-star, standard banner 5-star support, but even then I see a lot of people still using Vanya and HSR, so I guess that's not a total curse. Lycon, I'm not actually currently using Lycon on either of my main teams, but I do like using him a lot. He is one of my favorite characters in this game. Everyone you see that I'm showing you is one of my favorite characters in this game. I only use the characters I like. I only pull for the characters I like, and I'll happily use the same team all throughout the main story because they're the characters that I like. And then my recent Yanagi, obviously she needs a bit of work, a bit of TLC, need to get her maxed out, and need to get her like the discs she wants, need to level up her W engine, though this is really good, because this puts her normally proficiency up, which then means, since she's on a team with Miyabi, Miyabi gets more of her charges, and also goes off of this W engine, which goes up as well. And then Sokaku, I use her as my other support at the moment. Yes, I am running every single member of Section 6 right now. I am very biased. I really like using...
Is it work time? Is food included?
You can have a granola bar when I take the breaks. Take my breaks, sweetheart. And then I have every single 4-star in the game.
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Every single 4-star in the game.
What? I wish
And
you
then
a
there's the one that
fabulous
did...
day.
Is the cut? Huh?
I'm pulling Evelyn on her rerun because I love her so much, and she didn't come home to me the first time. Speaking of didn't come home to me.
Forgive me.
And then I
for
stopped playing the
stealing
game.
moonlight.
And then I stopped playing the game. So I haven't actually played the game in a very long time. Like, I know there's a way to check your story progress, but since I've last played, like, the UI has changed immensely. I haven't done, like, any events. I haven't done much of anything in this game. And, well, I mean, there's one thing I have done. What's the button? I don't have outfits for my proxies. There's a lot I haven't done. I'm trying to think of how I get to the menu of like my DMs. It's like, yeah. I have flirted with some people. But even this isn't too much. In-game music tad loud. Got it. Thank you for letting me know. Easy adjustment. But yeah. Also, speaking of characters, I would pull for Seed, but she's like the exact same element and class as Harumasa, and I don't want to stop using Harumasa because I really enjoy his like actual like gameplay in the field. So I don't want to pull for Seed because that would mean I'd have to use her, obviously, and that would mean not using Harumasa, and I want to use Harumasa. So we're waiting for the Evelyn rerun on the second half of this patch, because even though, like, I don't think I need a stun character right now. I have Lighter, and he tends to go with every single team. From what I know is that you can just kind of put Lighter anywhere. So that's enough talking about my Zenless account. I've already done all my dailies for this, so we're just going to go straight into farming parts for my characters, I guess. So, despite the fact that I was like, yeah, Yanagi grinding, I'm going to end up doing a bit of everything for everyone, just as my fancy is...
Eradicate all evil.
What?
I shall...
Yanagi.
So, right now, I have some of them. So Fee skill takes that, and I'm gonna get that later. I don't really feel like doing anything hard right now. Oh, also, I am seriously low on Denny's right now. So, we need to get some of those too. Which I guess I could get from events and stuff, but...
Eradicate all evil.
Okay, let's just head down to... Let's just hit the map button. Like, for context of how long it had been since I last played, like, I wasn't... Like, they changed the UI for fast traveling and I got really confused. So, now that we're getting started on the sitting down and watching Dilly play the game part of the stream. And yeah, even if this is the team I'm using with Miyabi currently, so even if Yanagi and Sokaku aren't fully built, it doesn't matter. It's Miyabi, dude.
Surrender. Blow, blow, blow when you're in trouble. I see it. Weakling. Good work, Chief. Resistance is futile. Sokaku is here! The light is but one step away. My blade is already sheathed.
I know this isn't like the typical Miyabi number you see, but that would just be because I don't have that typical HSR, not HSR, Zenless Zone Zero account.
Fine. Victory.
Okay,
The
there
only
we go.
option. It's over. No room for mercy. It's pointless with it. Hey, you wanna play with me? Just don't blink. Leave the rest to enemies to section 6. They'll pay.
It's actually kind of hard to keep talking while doing that.
Waste of time.
There's a lot going on here.
My heart is
I'm totally over the 2 minute mark. That's kind of embarrassing.
Weakling.
There we go. There we go. It's a bit hard to talk while playing this game. Oh wow! See? You don't even need to have characters fully level up. You just need Miyabi. And she'll kill everything, dude. So, I bet you're probably wondering, Dilly, your Zenless account is kind of, not much to look at. So, what games have you been playing lately? That's a very good question. I'm on a major SMT kick right now. So, it started with, SMT4 a couple months ago, which I'm almost done it now. It's a game that I really like, and that, like, I have a lot of fun playing. But I can't always be actively, like, doing my playthrough because I get really bad, like, decision paralysis.
Let's finish the job.
Constantly,
You wanna play with me?
like, doing my playthrough of that game is, like, very mentally stressful
It's
for me.
over.
To, like, get it all done. Sound effects are a little loud. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Can I change that right now? Options. I think this will... Oh god, was it really like that loud that you guys couldn't like hear me at all? Okay. Let's play around with this a bit more then. Enable that, even if that's not important right now. And there we go.
Once again, victory shall be mine.
There we go.
Weakling.
Wait, shoot, I forgot to make chat visible to me again. Okay. And yeah, Zenless is like one of those games that's really fun to play when you're in the mood to play Zenless, and then really sucky to play at almost every other time.
Victory, the only option. Mind and body.
I really like playing Zenless when I want to play. Bit frustrating to get the volume right. Okay, here we go. Because like I'm looking at it and it's still, I have it so much quieter than my mic, but like the audio mixer on OBS is still showing it to be so close to my mic levels. And I'm like, how is that possible when I lower it so much on like both in-game and in OBS?
My blade is already it's pointless with it.
And now I can't see chat again. Okay.
No room for mercy.
Okay, I love Miyabi. Let's just hit that slightly. There we go. And then there. There we go. I hope this is better. Tell me if it isn't. Do I not get Denny's from doing this? Do I only get Denny's from doing the Denny's one? I keep expecting every Hoyo-based game to work the exact same way. And then when it doesn't, I get kind of sad.
This is the path. 1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
Yeah, because now I don't have any Denny's.
You have my complete support.
Okay. Okay. Anyways. As I figure out... I forgot they changed Hollow Zero. As I figure out what would be the best way for me to acquire Denny's without just you guys watching me play the really easy Denny's grinding method, but even then that might be the best way, and then I should... Maybe I'll just keep grinding, like, materials and stuff. Because I believe...
Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Oh, how do you see it?
My complete...
I shall...
Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Like, I know... Here. Build guide. I can see how much I have for them. Let's switch up. I don't know where it's going to take me. Is it just going to take me to exactly where I'm standing? Yeah. Yes it will. I mean, I guess what I could do... What is this just... Yeah, that's just how I'm also grinding. Yeah, let's use the custom grinding. Because then I can get Denny's. Okay. Oh. Dilly? Don't fuck up, Dilly. Okay. And then I can go down here and add in... I'm totally missing where they have the item I'm looking for. There it is. This seems good, right? Actually, I need Denny's more. This should work, right? Okay. Anyway. I was talking about SMT, yes. So I started playing SMT, and so SMT4 in particular, that's the mainline SMT I've been playing lately, and I kind of really love it. So I have, I get really bad like decision paralysis, so I find playing like too much SMT at once to be a little overwhelming at times. So it's taken me a few months to make it through SMT4, but I'm finally on like the end game. I ended up on the law route, which is very interesting. I know that's a game with very like I find it's a very SMT game. It is pretty much exactly what I expected from that franchise when it comes to like how my decisions are having consequences. And that was like a lot of fun for me. Like to be able to challenge myself with decision making. I can't say I'm too like happy. Oh god, that's so hot. I'm not like super elated with the ending I got. Like but I don't necessarily wish I got a different ending. It's more like I'm dealing with the consequences of my actions, and I don't really like the consequences of my actions, which you're not supposed to like the consequences of your actions, otherwise they wouldn't be consequences. So I'm not like getting like hung up on it or anything, because I'm playing the game as designed in some respects, and I made every decision the way I think I would have made the decision if like I was in that position. So Don Miyabi, dude. So I'm happy. Also on that same SMT kick, I've started playing a lot of Vido, Mystery of the Soulless Army, and I've been really enjoying that. I don't know if the decisions I make in that game matter like they do in mainline SMT, or if it's just funny dialogue decisions. Because most of it I find I've been making a lot of funny decisions. Not in the assumption that it won't matter. I know everything I do in an SMT game will matter in the long run, but like not in a way that it would matter the same way in the main SMT where it's like multiple endings. I don't even know if Vido has multiple endings or not. Because I guess it has a sequel, but the sequel could be off of any of its multiple endings, so like it doesn't need like to necessarily not have multiple endings because it's a sequel, right? So I don't really know what to think about Vido other than I'm having a lot of fun with that game. God, Miyabi, dude. She's so much fun to play. I like how flashy she is. I like how my controller vibrates in my hand when I'm using her. She's so fun. Okay, oh yeah, outside of SMT, I've been playing a lot of the Yakuza franchise, hence kind of why I mentioned it earlier when I was talking about my outfit. I'm on Kurami 2. Right now I started with 0, and then I did Kurami 1, and now I'm on Kurami 2. And that is a lot of fun. I think I either just got through chapter 10 or I'm on chapter 10. I don't remember what the exact specification of where I am though. But if you play Kurami 2, I'll tell you that I just had to do a long fight inside of the Tozo clan headquarters. And then did a boss battle there. Yanagi is hot, dude. This is a safe space. This is a safe space to call Yanagi hot in whatever way strikes your fancy. Cause like, look at her. Ow. Okay, chapter 10. Spin.
Awaken. Distance here. Enemies of section 6 shall pay.
Like, she's just hot, dude.
So switch. Purging slash. Yeah. My blade is already.
Woo. Anyways, yeah, Yakuza, I'm really enjoying K2. I enjoyed 0 a lot, and I enjoyed Kurami a lot, but I think I'm enjoying Kurami 2 more so than both of them. I really enjoyed the story of 0. I found, comparatively to 0, K1 story was a bit, simple-ish. But also I get, like, K1 feels so new, right? Because of it being a remake, but the story didn't change from, like, the original. So, like, it totally makes sense, like, that when they were trying out this, like, super new franchise with, like, advanced graphics, advanced combat, and everything, that, like, it would feel comparatively simpler to other like games around that time, and like the plot, it's fine. It's not like there's anything wrong with it. It's just I didn't always find it to be the most intriguing at times. The filler in Kurami 1 sure was filler, but again, I don't feel like I can necessarily fault Kurami 1 for everything I had, like, because it makes it sound like I didn't enjoy the game, but I really did. I loved the combat. I got so many kicks out of the Majima everywhere system. Like, I kept maxing it out, but also, this might be a criticism I'm able to make. But as hyped as the Majima everywhere system, like, kind of is, it was a lot, like, it'd be, like, a lot during, like, whenever this, like, system was active, but I felt like in between main story chapters, whenever I was doing like the Yakuza typical levels of side questing, I'd get through like the Majima everywhere system for that section way too quickly. Like, I would do maybe like 3 sub-stories, and I'd fight Majima like 9 times within those like 3 sub-stories. And then it was done. And it was like, wait, what? So I feel like maybe if they even like added like a better cooldown of like how much time between each individual Majima encounter. Because like I was fighting Majima who had like 7 health bars when the story bosses for that section had 2. And I wasn't struggling or anything. This isn't like a difficulty thing. It's just how often it would go off. I felt like I was blowing through it, when all I was really doing was walking around Kamurocho and, like, doing the sub-stories. That being said, though, I loved Kurami 1. Sub-stories were excellent. Minigames were... Every Majima is personalized. Minigames were excellent. But, like, if I'm playing a Yakuza game without excellent mini games. Like, what am I even doing, right? I like the character development we got for certain characters, and like I really enjoy Jake as a character.
It's over.
So like getting properly introduced to him was a lot of fun. And I hear he doesn't go away. So that makes me happy because Miyabi, thank you. I almost called him Majima. Wrong game. No fun mini games is lively. That's what's up next for me. I'm excited for it. Oh yeah, Kurami 1 had Pocket Circuit, Y0 had Pocket Circuit, and now I'm going through like mad Pocket Circuit withdrawals because I got so into that mini game. And like I miss it so much, but also K2 brought back like the hosting from Y0, which I completely maxed out. Well, I maxed out Real Estate Royale too in Y0. But the hosting, it makes me feel like I'm playing like Cake Mania again, and I love those kinds of management games. Like, you know, if you know, you know. Actually, I wonder how many of like the Yakuza host club hand signals I'm able like to do with my hand tracking. And then what? Towel? Probably not. Yeah, towel. No, ice though. Why is my hand all the way up there? Ice? Apparently not ice. Apparently ice breaks my hand. It's not going like menu either because it won't be able to tell my hands apart from each other. Interesting experiment, but I can definitely do C for, well, you know what C's for. Anyways, yeah, I have a lot to say. I think other than like some later game Zero stuff, especially on Majima side, I think the segment I played through Kurami 2 in last night was one of my favorite seconds. Except I kept giggling, right? Because obviously the Dragon Engine is a super impressive like piece of like, it's a really good engine. It's like amazing for what it's like used for in like the series and stuff. It's like amazing for the action combat. But like one thing about the Dragon Engine I'm finding is that I don't want to call it unstable because it's not like K2's breaking like a Bethesda game for me. That's not what's going on. What's going on is that for some reason the physics in that game are so wild.
Leave the rest to me, Pete.
Your buffs are running out? Okay, Sokatu? Bonk. Perfect.
Let's finish the job. My heart is in here. I swear on my blade.
There we fucking... There we go. Nine reference. Yeah, they fly. They fly. Just things start going everywhere. You walk into a bicycle, it collapses. You throw a guy into a wall, he goes flying after. The bodies will always do this weird rigor mortis thing. Everything's kind of jumpy in that game, if that's the best way to describe it. Everything's jumpy. And I'm enjoying this jumpiness. I really am. It's just at the same time, I'm really confused as to like, why is this happening? Like, I guess how the engine works and stuff, but it's like, it's not like, it's just something I never expected. It's funny, and it's fun to laugh at, even at, like, when the game's really serious. Like, it only takes, like, one good flip for, like, all tension to be broken. And for like it to just be a giant like, okay, now we're like just laughing at the game. Bonk and a bonk and a meowie.
Resistance is futile.
Spin, 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 and thank you. But yeah, I've been enjoying the Yakuza franchise. It's a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to end up going through the entire franchise. Like, especially if like the overall like quality of the characters keeps up. Like, because everyone always talks about like, oh, serious Kiryu, like, oh, Kiryu, he's like, he's like the funny guy, and he is actually a really phenomenal character. I really enjoy Kiryu as like a character that I get to, like, it feels like almost a privilege to be able to like see Kiryu's story because he's like that good of a character. And then like Majima is another favorite of mine who's like also like, yeah, he's a funny guy, but Miyabi, can you just kill this thing please, thank you. Yeah, like the characters that get cool, they get cooler as you go on. I cry during the karaoke sections because of characters that may have died or aren't relevant to this, well, not relevant, but escaped the life of being involved with the Yakuza franchise, and like I really like that. The characters are so good, and I'm so hooked to see where like the story goes next, and like how the fuck do we end up in Hawaii with like a completely different guy that's not even Kiryu, you know? So I'm really excited for all that. So I'm going to be playing more Yakuza, that's for sure. I'm going to hopefully make it through the entire series. You guys will know because right now I'm talking about Kiryu, Majima, Date. These are characters that I enjoy. I really enjoy Sayama as well, and Nishiki like ruined my life, dude. Like there was a period of time I could only think about Nishiki. But like as I go on, this list of characters that I love is only going to increase, and it's kind of something I haven't really felt towards one series in like kind of a while, because unlike, I love the Trail series, and I feel like everyone here knows how much I love the Trail series. And the Trail series has like 200 characters, most of them fucking playable, for you to sit down and enjoy. And it's like in a case where it's like in Trails, there's a character for everyone. Like this characters everyone enjoys, like Estelle, I feel, but like everyone's favorite character will always be kind of like reflected in their taste of character, which will be present somewhere in the Trails franchise. Like my favorite Trails character is Estelle, but I like blonde plus boys, so I end up liking Olivier a lot too. Like, you know? But in Yakuza, it feels a lot more similar to, like, some other things I know. Like, it's less that there's a character for everyone, and more that, like, everyone just kind of likes the characters in it. Like, no one really, like, goes, oh, I hate this guy. Well, at least from, like, the parts of the fandom I've engaged with, I will admit I haven't engaged with, like, the larger fandom. But it feels like even the characters you're meant to hate are, like, designed in a way that if a character that appears in more than one game or has a really notable appearance in the one game they're in, they're cool, and everyone will think they're cool, and that's kind of like Yakuza kind of just feels like, yeah, watch these cool guys do some cool things a lot of the time. But like, I sincerely doubt anyone that's actually played Yakuza would be like, yeah, I hate Kiryu, dude. That just doesn't feel likely to me. So I'm liking Yakuza. I'm liking Yakuza a lot for like that aspect of like the characters, having good solid characters that are enjoyable. What else? I've been playing Zenless. Not as much as I would like to be. I wish I could dedicate more time to it, but it can be a bit hard because like this game is such a like time sink, and obviously there's like every other game I want to play as well. So I give this game time when I feel like playing it, which happens to be right now. I feel like playing it. And same with HSR. I'm also really behind on HSR story. I'm about in the middle of 3.3 for that one. Which is like fine and all. Damn it. I almost had enough without needing to inverse convert. Jesus. Okay. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Masa Masa? Masa Masa is also at all 7s. Miyabi needs a bit of attention. Lighter needs it. Okay. I should get Rina up. And she'll also use... I can keep doing the custom I was just doing to get Rina up. Awesome. Should I switch up my team? I can show you guys like the other team I use in this game as well. You can tell I haven't played in a while because of all the batteries I have. The other team I use is Lighter, Rina, and Haramasa. Also, yeah, I just keep on the Butler Bangbu, who isn't maxed out. But I want to level up Gulliver, because then I can truly have the full Section 6 experience. Anyways, so I just pulled Yanagi and Zenless, and I just pulled Saradra? Is that how you say her name? I don't know. As I said, I'm behind on the story. But you see, I have Fine on, so, and I do really tend to like characters in like Sayadra's like archetype. So I pulled for her even before I saw her in the story, and I think it's like worth it, and it's paying off for now for me that I pulled her. So that's good. But I'm still working on building her too, but grinding in HSR compared to Zenless. Oh wait, I don't have Yanagi. Hi.
Target practice.
Go play.
What's your honor really worth?
As you cannot stop me.
Full of opening. There it is. I'm unstoppable.
God, I love Lighter.
Go play.
After this, I can go home, right?
This team just kind of feels like a call-out post to myself,
One now.
because this is just my taste in men and women just on full display. That's why I use it. Like, that's why I won't really pull speed or like anyone, and I won't like replace the support or anything, because I just really love using this team.
Can you see me?
It's nice to have a team that's just tailored to your interests like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and again 1, 2. Yeah, that's really fun. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I've been grinding HSR, grinding in Zenless. Ooh, I cut it close with this team. What? Well, good thing I have those. Anyways, yeah, so I'm still playing my Hoyo verses. They are fun to fill time when I'm doing stuff like this. but grinding can be tedious, especially when it comes to relics and discs, dude. I just don't find that very fun. Just like sitting there hoping for the right skill on the right disc, especially with discs, because it's like you use 4 one set into another. I find it's like, oh wait, if I want to use this one, then I need a good disc for this slot, and it's like, oh god, that gets convoluted. It's like, I want the characters I like to be the best that they can be, because I know, like, other than, like, this team, for example, they could benefit from some good discs and some better W engines, and like from being properly built and having their skills leveled up, compared to my other team that doesn't need to actually play the game to exist and kill things. Yeah, this is the Pantheon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh wait, I have lighter.
Can you see me?
I never miss. Yeah? Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
So, but like, as tedious grinding is, it doesn't have to be the only thing you focus on. I do all my HSR grinding in the morning, and I just have it on auto in the background as like I read or I do some writing, as I work on what needs to be worked on for the day. Did I cut that down? That was kind of kick-ass of me. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of cool. And obviously, business as usual, I am playing the Trail series, as I mentioned earlier. Everyone who kind of knows me knows that I like the Trail series. And, I hope to start doing Trail content on this channel sometime soon, once I kind of figure out how to do it, because I've played every single game. I haven't done the demo for the Sky to Face yet. And obviously, but I think Skydiverse kind of has to be a thing I do by myself, because like, these are games that mean a lot to me. And I'll probably life through and want to play them way more often than I want to stream. So they won't be the best stream games for me, even though I know it's so fun watching people stream the Trail series. I just don't think that's for me. Plus, like, it would be my first time going back through the first Trails game, as I play the remake. So, it wouldn't be the best for me, because I will probably end up spoiling it for chat. And I could end up spoiling subsequent Trails games and everything, because I like to talk about how each entry of the series interconnects with each other. Okay, but speaking of Dilly demos, I do definitely want to come back and do more of those, especially once I find more demos I want to play. Did I whiff that? Okay, that hit. That wasn't a total whiff.
Go play. Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers.
Her new voice is nice, but I keep expecting to get the old one. Skirt flip. How scandalous, how Umasa. Showing off your beautiful, beautiful ass to the entire world. Didn't whiff. Oh, fighting games! Speaking of whiffing, I think maybe doing some fighting games on this. I did some Grand Blue way back in the day. But like, I think it'd be fun to have like guests on and to do like playthrough or something with people that like, because I'm not the best at fighting games in general. Like, I couldn't go pro, I couldn't do like any tournaments or anything. But I love playing them with friends, and what BlazBlue has is something called stylish mode that lets you press random buttons and win the video game. It basically is like an auto fight mode where each input it's like the predecessor to simple input. But it's like something you have to pick at the beginning of the match that you are on simple mode. And I find I've done this with 4 before, like just when we were hanging out. 4 was on simple, like stylish mode rather, and I was on technical mode, which is like the normal fighting game. Yeah, Zed has that too, but I don't know if I can go back to Zed. I can go back to Zed. When I first started playing Zed, I played a lot on stylish mode, and then I got onto technical mode after a while.
One now.
I didn't whiff that. See, that hit, that didn't whiff. 4 says forward on shit at baby mode. It's called stylish mode, and my god, you are being stylish.
There it is. Gotcha.
You are literally on fire, die. Perfect. Wait, I think that would be fun to invite people like 4 and some of my other friends who also stream. No! So, should we switch back to the Miyabi team? That was way too close to for comfort, dude. Well, I've been at this for about an hour, which I would think is a good time for me to take a little bit of a break. My water's empty, and my mouth is dry. So let me be right back. And then we can switch back to the Miyabi team so exactly on the 2-minute mark doesn't happen again. Because that was a bit terrifying. I need every bonus I get. Actually, before we take a break,
This is the pet-made arena at
let's
your
use
service.
those items I got before I forget. What? I want to move to doing ice for Solkaku and Miyabi and maybe even Lycon, even though I'm not using him right now. So we'll get back to electricity later. But for now, get yourself some water, go to the washroom, and I'll keep yapping for a bit longer afterwards. See you guys then. back. I am back. I want to adjust this a bit more. And then, yeah, I just working a bit more on those audio settings. They will never be perfect, but I want them to be as perfect as I can make possible. So, we will aim for perfect and land somewhere among the stars. That's how that goes. Right, guys? Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying my stream music for today as well. That is the instrumental for What Is My Life from by the band Ikuzu Live or Ikuzu Live, and band, I call them band, they're an idol group. They are the idol group associated with Love Live Bluebird. Oops, I am shifting. I'm gonna shift back. And I am very fond currently so there's 2 group songs, the A side and the B side of What Is My Life. And then each member also has a solo song available on YouTube with full lyrics and these. It does sound a bit like Sky High Sunday.
Eradicate all evil.
So, yeah, I'm hoping to use a lot of Love Live instrumentals as my music as I'm streaming. Because, as you guys all know, I'm a big Love Live fan. And I want to draw more attention to groups like Ikuzu Live that might not be as well known as some other Love Live groups. I'm a big fan of everything and everything everywhere in Love Live. So I'm always down to showcase some music that people might not know, like from the Hasunō-Sora units, which are the ones that you might know as the Love Live VTubers. It's not exactly that they are VTubers, though they do occasionally stream and stream games, like one of the units, Miracle Park, had multiple Minecraft streams. But it is a Love Live series that is told through, it's like a visual novel format, but the videos that you can watch in-app but also on YouTube. And everything's mocapped. All the lives are mocapped by the voice actresses for these characters themselves. It's a very cool process, and then they do both lives as the characters, kind of similar to how if I said like your typical VTuber live, as well as the Love Live standard, these voice actresses get out on stage and sing and stuff. And everyone involved in that one's super talented, but you won't ever see me saying that a Love Live Seiyuu isn't talented.
Want to see the red scarf?
You
So,
have my complete support.
I
I want to be back by dinner.
don't think if Yanagi's here fighting with you, I think you'll get a dinner. I don't think you'll miss dinner because no one will be cooking it. Anyways, so I want to represent in my stream one of my first loves of fandom, really. And one of my biggest things I love to talk about and showcase, that being Love Live, and it's in all of its branches: Muse, Aqua, Nizi, Liella, Hasu, the musical even, and Bluebird. I can't believe it's gotten so big now. I have fond memories of like Liella days. I have memories of like when Niji was getting set up. Like I remember when Love Live was 2 groups, and now it's many, many more than 2. And that's just amazing for me to see something I love grow so much. And I know there's a lot of like Love Live fans, and I respect this perspective too, of not feeling like anything has held up in comparison to these earlier groups. Yeah, the Liella reveal, that was so cool, like the witness. I know a lot of people don't feel like
Let's
the other
finish the
groups have
job.
held up to the standard, but I think there's really something in this series that isn't freaking phenomenal. And I know I'm biased. Obviously, this is a biased take, but I think I'm allowed to be biased about something I love to the degree that I love Love Live. And everything in it. I don't know if everyone knows this, but I collect CDs, mostly Love Live CDs. But I also collect like game OSTs, physical editions. It's nice to own them physically. Also, does it sound a bit better now? Like the volume of the game versus the volume of the Dilly? Like, is that a bit more balanced now, would you say? I'm going to have to wait. Chat delay. Ba 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 ba. Dilly Dium, Dilly Dium, Dilly Dium, Dilly Dium, Dilly Dium, Dilly Dium, Dilly Dium is streaming. That wasn't actually that bad. Okay, I will just tank that slightly. I don't want to put myself any louder because then I would be peaking my mic every time I raise my voice, even just the itty bitty littlest bit. And I don't want to do that. But so I'll just keep turning the game down. I never realized, you don't realize when you're playing the game by yourself how loud it is. But I'm also, I guess I'm using a very loud team for lack of better words. Like, that's noisy.
My blade is already sheathed.
Yeah, because every, like, hit makes a noise. And the team I'm using happens to do a lot of hits.
Waste of time.
That's kind of fun. Part of the fun, though. Like, the thing is that makes Zenless what it is in so much regard is its style. And the noise direction is a part of that. Sound direction, rather. I didn't call it noise direction as I'm defending it. God, it feels so good to be playing with my own Yanagi. And spin.
I see it. I swear on my blade. Yeah. My blade.
I love whenever I see the butler boo in the background. So funny. Yeah, that's about a bit more what we'd expect these to take now, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, I'll be showcasing a lot of Love Live instrumentals in my stream from now on. Except for probably during the Homestuck streams, I'll keep using Homestuck, Undertale, Deltarune music, and other related properties, just for the sake of, like, streaming. I really enjoyed using Bone Trestle during my last stream. Mostly because now that I've actually played Undertale, I've become like a huge Papyrus fan. I think about him a lot.
No room for mercy.
And so I was happy to represent my favorite characters. And also just to keep it with what people know. Everyone knows the Undertale OST. Especially since, I don't know, it feels thematic.
Good work, Chief.
Bone Bustle, yes.
Surrender.
That was something said on the Homestuck stream, if you missed it. For a moment. And by a Freud moment, I mean a Freudian slip. I don't mean anything else Freud's ever said. I specifically mean a Freudian slip, guys. When I say Freud moment, it has nothing to do with anything else that's Freudian except for slipping. I swear, guys. I promise.
It's over.
I don't even have a mom. Okay? I don't even have a mom. Anyways. That to the side. Oh, I have gotten one backup battery. Believe me. Anyways, let's talk a bit about the Homestuck read through. It's something I'm really enjoying doing before. This was an idea we came up with around the time the Homestuck pilot was announced. And I thought it would be a good way to get me back into that streaming groove. Because it can be hard to motivate myself to stream. Like, I have a lot of fun doing it, like, right now. But, like, beforehand, it's always like, oh, will everything go right? And you have to kind of learn to roll with the punches, the audio issue-shaped punches that streaming gives you. But, like, yeah. The Homestuck read-through is very cool and creative. And I don't want to, like, stroke Mine and Four's egos here or anything, but it does kind of feel like if anyone in the world was going to do a Homestuck, like look back on the Homestuck fandom, I feel like we're a pretty good duo to do so. Both of us got into Homestuck, like, in a weird middle phase where we're not the Homestuck old heads. Homestuck was already a really well-known thing by the time both of us got into it, but at the same time, we aren't like the new heads that got into it like after the pandemic. So I feel like we've been distanced from it for just a right amount of time, but we've also like been involved with it recent enough, and we were both deep into it. Like, it's the reason Four and I know each other, but we also weren't necessarily like bathing in vodka baths with Sharpies, for example. Sorry about the mic there. Sorry again. Okay, that's good. So we are like basically, I think we're the right duo for it. In my background in literary analysis, because you are watching one educated bug, I feel like would provide some interesting insight as to why is Homestuck like that. But overall, you can expect that to keep going once a week, every Tuesday, and then every Thursday I will try to do something like this, be it a Dilly demo, be it whatever it is. I'll just try to do. Holy shit! Did I just block that with my sword? This game is so cool. This game is so fucking cool. Anyways, so I'll be trying to do. I will be doing every Tuesday something revolving around Homestuck and us reading it. The Homestuck read-along streams. And then, on every Thursday, you can expect me doing something like by myself, be it a Dilly demo, be it like be it like something like this, just chatting, or be it like just chatting with like nothing in the background. I decided to do Zenless in the background today, mostly so I could just chat with you guys as I did this tedious grinding process, which has been rather nice. It's made the grinding process a lot more fun for sure, and a lot less tedious. But so far with the Homestuck stream, it's I did not expect us to get through all of Act 1. I barely even expected us to meet Rose properly. But I'm especially excited to meet, like, Tech Godhead properly for, TG properly, as well as GG properly as we progress through the story. We've already seen the first implication of the Vagabonds, which is awesome. And you'll keep... So yeah, I'm trying to think. Obviously, I decided to cover up my personal information on my Zenless account with these So Delicious sensors, and then this one all the way up there. Can I go all the way up there? Ah, no, I'm trapped. Which I figured was kind of funny. A good reference back, so if anyone's watching this doesn't understand the So Delicious, check out the previous streams with featuring 4 to know a bit of the context behind that. You can expect Betty Crocker products to probably be a quick takeover on this channel. They're one of my favorite like running like jokes and Homestuck that's like often made. I love the Betty Crocker like product placement references, and they're actually one of my like most fearful like I'm afraid Betty Crocker, like the brand, won't want to be depicted as they are in a Homestuck webcomic on like the proper TV show thing. So I am very afraid of that being lost in Homestuck, because it's like, oh, why can't they just make up a fictional baking brand? It's literally not as funny if it's not directly Betty Crocker. Like, it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same without it being a Betty Crocker. I think they probably referenced it on the Twitter, but that's like a bit different from what I think like having it full on in like the Homestuck show would be like. Because referencing on the Twitter, people check out what Homestuck is, and then you see like, oh, yeah, it's in like the first couple chapters referenced because John's dad likes to bake. But with the show's pacing being different, you see Betty Crocker and Homestuck, and it will be much more the later Crocker implications that will kind of be more prevalent, I feel. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how copyright law works. And I don't know if even this is only, like, I don't know how, like, maybe since it might only be posted to YouTube and won't be, like, licensed anywhere? But it's definitely going to try to license it somewhere. I guess we will there's nothing else we can do than, like, wait and see, I guess. How that, I keep wanting to say live action. Can you imagine live action Homestuck? That sounds like horrible. First third of Act 4. Oh my god, that would be horrible. But yeah, Homestuck streams will be continuing. Weakness electric.
I shall follow your orders.
1.
I'm at your disposal.
Ricochet, secure the perimeter. Is it work time?
Need something?
This is the strike.
Enjoy your dinner and your evening class. Have fun.
Surrender.
Yeah, I'm excited for the rest of the Homestuck stream. I had like in my notes to talk about it, but I don't know like how to like not repeat what I've already kind of had to say on it. Everything is weak to Miyabi.
My blade is already sheathed.
I'm trying not to reiterate myself with it, but like it's a fun idea, I think, and I feel like a lot of people, like, be it like you're one of my friends who read Homestuck, be it that you're one of my friends that doesn't really know what Homestuck is, I feel, or be it that you're just someone that came across my streams, if so, welcome. I feel like everyone can kind of enjoy one aspect of it, even if they aren't enjoying the webcomic as much. There's a lot there for everyone to enjoy within the Homestuck stream. Did the game get louder again?
Once again, victory shall be mine. Waste of time. My blade is already sheathed. Keep your such provocation.
Not notably, okay. It might only be on my end then, which is fine.
Weakling. Good work,
And dodge, and slide, and Sokaku, and then
awaken. Surging slash. Stay focused. It's over. No room for mercy. Roger. Waste of time.
and oh, I'm
I'll protect you, Nagi. Snacks are later. Weakling.
no, I was 2 seconds over the 3-minute mark. Ah. If I hadn't decided to remove the Sokaku boss. At least I got the item I needed. I expect challenges are hard, but I guess that might be the point. It always feels like everyone has like a different item that they need for it. Well, what else is there to talk about? I might just walk
1,
around in Zenless
2.
for a bit.
Yes,
Ooh,
all accounted for.
I got an achievement. Well, that's a bit of an embarrassing achievement to get considering how long I've been playing the game. I don't think there's anything I can do right now under here. Yeah, these are just need to make sure I log in for the rest of the week, though. I don't think there's enough days in the week for me to get that one. I can get the other ones as long as I log in. For future streams, I can imagine doing some Dilly demos. I'll probably do some searching for more demos down the line, so next week's stream will likely be a Dilly's demos. I'm just running around in circles, that's how I'm also right now. Work out for me, sick boy. What else is there? What else? Oh, I've been watching Gundam lately. That's a good show. I've also started building some Gunpla. Well, not necessarily building them, but I'm buying Gunpla. So that's something else that's been going on in the world of Dilly. But other than that, I think this is probably a good time to put a cap on the stream for now. I had a lot of fun. Thank you all for listening to me sit here and yap for quite a bit. Sorry again for all the audio issues. I hope going forward we will have less of those. I guess it's just being more proficient in my testing all various cases of how the audio can be before the stream. I also want to invest in like a new mic maybe sometime soon. My birthday, well, no, my birthday was way back in July, but maybe there'll be an occasion sometime soonish that I'll be able to get myself a nice microphone to keep streaming to you all. It just seems like such a big investment. Like, you need the microphone, you need the mic arm, or you need something to put the microphone on so it's at the right level and it can't be in your way of what you're streaming. And then you have to reset all the filters and stuff. But it definitely would be worth it for me to come in a lot clearer, because I know the mic I'm not using is the best, and it doesn't always move Dilly's mouth the right way. But overall, I think today was a good day, something to be proud of, a good stream overall. Next time, so next time we see each other will be on Tuesday's Homestuck stream featuring 4, where we go through Act 2 of Homestuck and meet more of the characters. 2. If you have any demos you want me to take a look at, feel free to go to my Twitter and just tag me, or reach out to me. And well, I guess Twitter's probably way so far. I'm working on a Discord. I know a lot of VTubers have like Discord stuffs going, but I'm getting a bit frustrated with it, to be honest. So maybe not Discord, but Twitter's fine. I don't check my Blue Sky often, but that also exists. So feel free to reach out to me there as well. If you have any demos you want me to play on the next episode of Dilly's Demos. I also want to still, maybe I'll do like a Dilly's Demos, just chatting on rotation, because I also like just talking to you guys and being able to talk about what's going on with me and getting to kind of hear what's going on with you guys. But anyways, I said I'd end the stream, so I need to end the stream now. Thank you all for coming out to watch. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. Bye bye!